Hi there, it's Gareth here from Gap Coaching. Some of you know that I also get involved in funding and helping businesses to get funding. And one of the things that I deal with quite a lot are government startup loans. And I've had quite a few people ask me in the last couple of weeks, do you think startup loans will change or be scrapped? Or what will happen to startup loans after the election? Well, the short answer is I don't know, but I am going to spend the next minute or two giving you my opinion. I had a look through the manifestos of the Conservatives and the Labour Party, and there's some stuff in there about business, but it's mostly about sort of tax policies, that sort of thing. They don't get down to the nitty-gritty levels of detail about individual policies such as startup loans. So just to give you a bit of background, if you don't know much about startup loans, it was actually launched in 2012 by the Chancellor George Osborne. Remember him? So it's been going for 12 years. It's a really good scheme. It's a loan. It's not a grant. You've got to pay it back. But it's really cheap money that's available to businesses that are within their first 3 years of trading. So when I say it's really cheap, it's 6% is the interest rate. And that's not changed. Since 2012, it's been 6%. Now in 2012, that was a good deal. But after the high jinx of Liz Truss a couple of years ago, and when interest rates are all going up across the board, it stayed at 6%, which made it relatively even more attractive. So I think it's probably a safe bet to assume that Labour are going to win this election, unless there's a scandal that involves Keir Starmer and at least 3 farm animals. Then I think we know that Labour are going to win this election. So what will they do? Now again, I'll say it once more, I don't really know. If you want my opinion, I think they'd be mad to scrap this scheme. It's been a huge success. It's helped to stimulate the economy. It's helped business owners to get started, and it's recycled that money through the system for 12 years. Politics being what it is, it would be hard to imagine them just leaving it exactly as it is. I suspect what they will do is they'll do something similar. They'll rebrand it. They'll put their own stamp on it, but it will fulfill the same function. If you want me to put a bet on it, I would say that in a year's time we will still have startup loans, albeit maybe by a different name. What I do think though is that 6% rate is not safe. I think that if they're going to create something new and rebrand it, the likelihood is that that interest rate will probably be higher. Now that's an opinion, that's just what I think. I certainly can't back that up with any facts. But yeah, I think that the startup loan scheme will continue, albeit perhaps under a different guise, but I think it might get a little bit more expensive. Hope that helps, and I'll see you soon.